Hello everybody, welcome back to Flip City with Mr. Chris. I'm Mr. Chris. I'm super excited to show you guys this huge Lululemon haul that I got at the bins this weekend. I picked up about 16 items all in one bin, and I'm here to show you guys how you can still make a ton of money reselling Lululemon items online. Even though everybody's saying that they're bread and butter and Lululemon is dead, I'm going to show you how. I think I could probably make about $500 to $600 profit just off my one visit to the Goodwill bins. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's jump right into it. Okay, I picked up a couple of these items at the Goodwill retail store I want to show you. The first one is this North Face reversible fleece on one side and soft shell on the other. It's a vest, women's vest. North Face is a brand that I usually stay away from recently, but this one was unique enough, and with the fall coming up, I figured it was a pretty good deal. It should sell for about $25. As a reminder, I sell part-time on eBay. I source about 2 times a week. Every weekend I go to the bins, and then I find another thrift store or two during the week to fill in the gaps. Every one of my items, I'm going to show you sold comps from eBay so you know exactly how much you can get for these items. My goal is for every item I sell to be at least $25 sales price or higher. In almost every one of my videos, I end up showing you guys a soccer jersey that I pick up because I'm a huge soccer fan, and for some reason I always just seem to find some. And here's another one that I picked up recently. This is in great condition. It's a Panama national team, New Balance jersey. It's red, has the word, there you go, Panama right there. You could tell the great condition is the logos. I don't know if you could see, it's kind of like an embossed eagle right here. Not sure if you could see that. I'll try to post a better picture so you can get a good detail. This jersey should get me about $30 on eBay. Okay, this next item, you might think, am I seeing things? No, you're right. This is a blue Viore t-shirt, just like the one I'm wearing right now. This one was very easy to recognize. As soon as I was digging through the racks, it was so soft. I looked down at the bottom, boom, right there. Got that little Viore logo. These shirts still sell between about $20 or $25, so they're still worth picking up. Viore pants, Viore button-ups, polos, even better. All right, so let's get into the Lululemon items. So most of these items are about a size 4, so I think they were probably all donated by the same person. So I was at the bins and it was super crowded. I just ended up where there was space. Everybody else had already taken up a spot. So I started digging into this bin and I noticed a lady pull over something that caught my eye, and I thought that kind of looks like Lululemon. So I tried to play it cool, let her move on, and I pulled it out. Sure enough, a Lululemon jacket. This black Lululemon jacket. So here's the deal with Lululemon stuff, right? The very basic items, probably not going to get very much money for. People are right there. But there's still really good items that you can make great profit on. A couple helpful hints. Everybody, if you're reselling Lululemon, 90% of the time the tag in the neck is missing, right? So you can't really count on that. Inside one of the pockets or in the waistband of the pants, you'll usually find a little sticker that has the style code on it. Look that code up and be very specific with your listings, exact names of the items you're selling. So for instance, I wouldn't just call this a Lululemon hoodie or Lululemon hooded jacket, right? And I also use lulufanatics.com because it's a great source of information about specific items. It'll even tell you when you type in the code what year the item was for sale and how much it originally cost. This right here is the Lululemon Extra Mile jacket. This should sell for $60. Again, sold comps right up here for you. If you take a look at it, it's kind of got like this double zipper, I guess probably for the wind, right? A lot of pockets inside. It's got a hood, everything that it originally came with. It's in amazing condition, $60. So keep an eye out for jackets. Even though it's like a million degrees outside today, I'm already looking forward to what should I be listing for the fall. And I want to get my jackets and hoodies and vests listed soon before anybody else. Next up, this is probably the best item I picked up in my Lululemon lot. This right here is the Lululemon Wonder Puff cropped vest. It's down-filled puffy vest, hooded. It's got these buttons and the hood is detachable. So you could take it off and just have the vest. A lot of pockets. It has a couple pockets on the outside and on the inside. I saw a couple of these sold, and I'll put them up there to prove it. $70 and even one for $129.99. This is the best item I picked up. This right here shows you that you can still make money on Lululemon items. And I got these at the bins. My entire cost of goods at the bins on Saturday was $44. And right here is a $70 to $130 jacket. So you can see how easy I'm making profit on all these items. And I picked up 16 Lululemon items. A couple of them I don't have here because my daughters and wives already claimed them, but I'm going to show you all the good stuff. You're not going to want to miss the rest of these items. Okay, so this is a little bit different. This is Lululemon, but as you can see from the tag, this one actually still had the tag in there. So let me show you. It's Lululemon Lab. So I did a little research because I hadn't heard of Lululemon Lab before. Apparently Lululemon Lab was like basically Lululemon's, it was their way to kind of explore and try different styles and designs. They only had a couple of store locations that carried this, and I don't think that Lululemon Lab is still going, but I'm not sure. This Lululemon filled vest should sell for $75 or more. Okay, so if you're a Lululemon fan or if you sell Lululemon items, you'll know this next one right away, right? The Lululemon Scuba. A little bit hard to tell here, but it actually has the big Lululemon logo kind of as part of the design. This one is a camo. This is Lululemon Scuba Hoodie Light Camo. So it's a little bit lightweight. This should sell for about $35. Not one of the more expensive ones I got, but still really nice. Also, just a little, did you know, the zipper pull can come off and be used as a hair tie. Obviously, I don't have a need for that, but I learned that from my daughter. So good, useful tip for you there. This next item is really nice. By the way, all of these items are in amazing condition. I literally couldn't believe it. I just kept pulling them out, pulling them out. I was looking around to see if anybody else was grabbing stuff. Nobody else noticed. It was like it never ended. I told you I got 16 items and they're all really good quality. This specific jacket is the Lululemon Forever Warm jacket, and it's also reversible. Let me show you. So on this one side is quilted, as you can see here, right? It's got the quilted stitching, and the other side is very soft and has kind of like this reflective stripe right here. All right, this jacket should resell on eBay for $60. Great deal. All right, still going. I got a ton of Lululemon items. This one here is really cool. This is a crossover. I didn't even know Lululemon did crossovers. This is Lululemon and Berries Stronger as One cropped hoodie. I think Berries is like a fitness, like a gym or a fitness center, something like that. Anyway, you can see it's like got a little elastic cinching in the back. It's basically brand new. This should get me about $35 on eBay. So all these items are getting way more than my goal of $25 per item, which is great. And a lot of these are very unique Lululemon items, so it helps with the price. Again, don't forget to get the specific names of each item so you can really sell, because also people that are looking for Lululemon items, they know exactly what they're looking for, the exact name of the item, and so you don't want them to miss your item because you didn't take the time to put the right name. Okay, this one right here, I'm not sure if you could tell, it's kind of got this interesting texture. It's the Lululemon Along the Way mock neck, right? It's kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a thin, lightweight, almost like a sweatshirt material. It's stretchy. This should get me $30 as well. This is black. You can tell there. This one's a little different. Instead of the graphic logo, this one's like a little metal piece that's stitched in. A little interesting. Okay, this item is one of the items that my daughters and wife were fighting over. They were very interested, so I'm not even sure if this one's going to make it for sale on eBay, but I'm going to show you anyway, just in case you come across them. This is called the Lululemon It's a Wash. I'm probably going to mess up this specific name, but Shibori, something like that. I'll show you the picture there so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a cropped, kind of like marble tie-dye sweatshirt, not very heavyweight. This was the interesting part about it. It had this interesting pleating on the wrist. So this Lululemon It's a Wash with this specific design should get about $55 on eBay. This is the best haul I've ever found of one brand in one place since I've been doing reselling for the last like 5 years. So if I sound excited, I am. All right, this blue full zip lightweight jacket with a hood is called the Lululemon Always Effortless Jacket. It's a navy blue. I think they call it something else, the blue specific color. This should sell for $70 on eBay, right? It's unbelievable, very lightweight. There's not a lot to it. Has these kind of hidden pockets. They're hidden behind these little flaps, and you can see there's a little zipper, and the snap covers up the pocket. I'm not really sure what the reasoning is behind that, but anyway, keep an eye out for those. All right, another Scuba. There's a bunch of different variations of the Scuba. This is the Lululemon Scuba oversized funnel neck half zip, right? Again, remember, be super specific with the title of the item and all your keywords so that you get as much money as possible for the items. And when you take your pictures, get all these details, like that glittery gold logo in the back. If it has thumb holes, make sure you're getting that. All the pockets, if possible. Sometimes it's hard, but get a picture of that style sticker so people know for sure that you have the right item. This one should sell for $45. Certain colors tend to do better than others, especially if they're patterns, tie-dye, something like that, or just a unique color like not black, right? Black is obviously very basic and everybody has those, but sometimes people want more color, and so this one's a good one to pick up. Again, Lululemon Scuba oversized funnel neck half zip. All right, $45 on eBay. The next one is an example of what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about the colors and the patterns. Don't forget the 4 keys. Always want to mention the 4 keys. The brand, the pattern, the material, and the size. Use those 4 keys and you should be able to find really good items to resell on eBay, because those to me seem to be the most important factors in whether something sells for a lot of money or not. Like I told you, there's a lot of these Scubas. This one is called the Lululemon Scuba oversized half zip hoodie. This one has a hood. It's not the funnel neck. It's kind of like a pinkish purple heathered color. Great condition. Again, the huge logo on the top. Make sure I'm showing you guys. All right, this one should sell for about $30 or more. There weren't very many heathered ones listed, so I think that'll actually help it get more, but I try to be on the safe side when I show my sold comps, and I don't want to exaggerate. I want to be as honest as possible so you know exactly what you can expect to get for these items. All right, I'm not trying to do clickbait. Here's another one. This one is the Lululemon Scuba oversized full zip. Right, let's compare them real quick so you can kind of get an idea what I'm talking about. You can see this pink one has only the half zip, where the brownish red one, the zipper goes all the way down. These are all key details on your listing and also for the specific item number. And for the specific item name. All right, again, if you don't know what it is, of course, you could always try to use Google Lens, but look in the pockets. If it's pants, look in the hip or in the pockets there. There's always a little sticker, usually, if the tag, which is almost always gone, isn't there. All right, this Lululemon Scuba oversized full zip should get me $40 to $50, and this seems to be a pretty good color. All right, I can't believe it's still going. There's so much Lululemon, but don't worry, not all the items are Lululemon. I did pick up a couple other items while I was at the bins that should also sell for some pretty good money that are not Lululemon. All right, here is the Lululemon perfectly oversized hoodie. It kind of looks like a men's fit, right? It's kind of big and boxy. But again, I found the style number inside the pocket, looked it up on Lulu Fanatics, and found out exactly what it was. It's a women's big, oversized, cozy hoodie. This one's a little different because it has Lululemon spelled out. This should go for $40 on eBay. A couple more Lululemon items. Here we go with some more of the some just basic items, right? That should still sell for decent money. And I got them all together, so it was great. Again, the bins is where it's at. Again, you want to make sure you're picking up items for as cheap as possible to increase your profit margin. This here is a Lululemon Close Comfort crew neck. This one will only sell about $20. This is probably one of the items that most people are talking about, that Lululemon is just bread and butter. But if you look at it, there's not a lot to it, right? If I'm following the 4 keys, besides the brand, the pattern is basic, just a solid black color. Material, it's just whatever Lululemon material always is, it's the same. All right, pretty generic size 4. Nothing crazy about this, but still $20, it all adds up. All right, so those are all the great Lululemon items. I got a couple other items that I picked up that should still help me make even more money from just one visit, right? Again, I'm estimating at least $500 profit from one bins visit. So here's a hoodie that caught my eye. It's kind of puffy paint. Not sure if you can really tell that. It's definitely bright. It's just a big hoodie. Here's a brand that, I don't know if it's like a streetwear brand. I'm not really familiar with the brand. It's called Pink Dolphin. Zoom in there so you can see it. Right, this is just a Pink Dolphin Ghost hoodie. I'll post a couple of the hoodies that are listed right now. There wasn't an exact sold comp of the hoodie, but there was this brand with that pattern t-shirt. So I'm thinking I should get about $25, $30 for this, since the same one but a t-shirt went for $20. So that's what I'm hoping for, $25. Every single time I say, don't get Disney stuff, I don't mess with Disney stuff, and then I come across something. Here is a vintage jean overall shorts, and as you could tell, it's the dwarves from Snow White. Something interesting about this though, there's 7 dwarves, but there's only 4 of them on the jeans. I don't know how they decided who made the cover, but anyway, if this was Winnie the Pooh or Mickey Mouse, you would get a lot more money, but these should still go for $35. Okay, and they're decent size denim short overalls. Okay, one more item, more unique and something that I don't usually pick up. This brand, Columbia, is usually a no-go for me. I come across Columbia fleeces all the time at the bins, and I leave the Columbia and North Face fleeces behind, the basic ones. This is a Columbia fly fishing jacket. You can see it has a ton of pockets. These are like padded waterproof pockets. It's got fold-over pockets, zip-up pockets. I don't know what exactly this is. I guess if you're a fly fisherman, you would know more about it than me. Here's the back, has some venting along with another big pocket, a couple water bottle pockets on the side, has some cinching here, I guess if you want to keep it tighter. This should give me about $30. All right. So that was the huge Lululemon haul that I had. Guys, I'm telling you right now, the news of Lululemon's demise has been greatly exaggerated. You just have to know how to find the specific names and learn which ones sell for more money than others. So not every Lululemon item is going to be good, but there's still a ton of them. As you can see from here, right? That's basically like 12 different Lululemon styles and different items. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.